Hello, this review, we're going to review a Stella Unfiltered from Perfect Draft against the bottle to see if there's any difference. They're meant to be the same, but we'll see if there's a premium price to be paid for the keg stuff. First of all, this is in a green bottle. I've kept it in a cupboard, I've kept it in the dark, so you might not be as skunky as if you'd left it in sunlight. But I'm expecting this to be a lot skunkier than the stuff from the keg. So we've got quite a bit of smoke on that. And there's not much of a skunky smell at all. I'm going to use the same glass for both, just so we can compare it, like for like. So I'll leave this one here next to the bottle so you can see what it's like. It's got a one finger white head. It's got some carbonation. It's not slow, it's not fast, it's just there is some carbonation. It's not really chasing up the glass, it's more flowing straight up the middle. I'm not sure how much you can see on the camera. And then I will pour one. I'll just stand up to pour this one. And somehow I've managed to have this keg in nearly 30 days. So I thought maybe it's time to review this. So I've got a two finger white head on this one. So there is I'd say there was a slight colour. I'd say this one's slightly darker. We'll see what head retention's like. Obviously this one's been poured for a minute. This one definitely smells more. This one's a lot cleaner. So the one from the Perfect Draft is the cleaner one. The one from the Perfect Draft has a lot slower moving carbonation. Yeah. You can see all the bubbles that are down at the bottom of the Perfect Draft, which haven't risen yet, but it's a lot slower than the stuff that's come out of the bottle. I'm not sure how easy that is to see. Maybe I'll pause the video, try and get a picture with my phone and see if it's easy. So back on the taste. So these have only been 1 minute, 2 minutes sat here. The head's obviously gone down quite a bit. It was two fingers, it's now one finger. It was one finger, it's now basically nothing. I'll go for the one out of the bottle first because that had the stronger smell. There is a little bit of lacing that's stuck to that glass. You can see bubbles are still there. It's kind of chasing whatever head there is up the side of the glass, which is a good sign. It does taste like a cheap lager that you would buy in a pub. Similar lines of Foster's and Carling. This one is a lot colder. I've had this bottle in the fridge probably only 2 hours, and then other than that it's been sat in this room that's about 10 degrees. So I'd imagine this bottle's at about 6 degrees, 5 degrees maybe. The fridge is at 3, this Perfect Draft machine is at 3, but this is a lot colder. Maybe that's where the aroma changes are coming from, and the slight changes in taste. This one definitely tastes of a higher quality. it doesn't have the cheap pub taste to it. I'm pretty sure they're both 5%. So they're both the same beer. They're just in different forms, but there is a difference in taste. And this one is brewed in the UK. But yeah, probably this is my most favourite beer, I'd say, off the machines from what I'm currently doing. The other one I've got in the crux behind me is a wheat beer. I've gone off that. I give it a 7 in my last review, but after having it on for a couple of days, it's probably now a 5 at best. The first mouthful's nice, and after that I just can't get along with it. So yeah, you can see there's still bubbles at the bottom. You can actually see it chases up the head. This one chases as well. Yeah, it's definitely cleaner from the machine. And it definitely tastes better when it's colder and from the machine. And I think that sums up my review. They're about the same price when you price these up. These are what, £2.65 a bottle roughly. These are about £2.10 a pint when you get them in the machine. So it works out similar sort of price, but definitely if you've got a perfect draft machine, I'd try out the Stella Unfiltered because it's a really nice clean lager. If you like these sort of reviews, I'll try and make them a little bit short for the next video. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll keep making them. Thank you.